Hi guys, what we're going to be cooking today is a beautiful side dish, Boulangere potatoes. Boulangere potatoes, don't let the name put you off. Absolute fantastic side dish, very easy to do, and I'm going to show you how I make them at home. Thinly slice your onion. I'm using 3 onions for this, 1 garlic clove, and what we're going to do now, we're going to lightly sweat off these onions. Medium pan, a little bit of olive oil, onions in, a touch of salt, ground black pepper. Now lightly sweat these for 10 minutes. You don't want to put any colour on them. These have been cooking gently for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, add your garlic and cook for another 5 minutes on a gentle heat. When I was a commie in the restaurant, this is one of the first dishes I was taught to make, and it's beautiful. Goes with anything really. Okay, so that's it. That's been cooking 10 minutes. That's all it needs. So take it off the heat and we'll start with the potatoes. For the potatoes, I've peeled them and we're going to thinly slice them. You can use a mandolin, or you can hand slice them. But I'm going to make my life a lot more easier and use a food processor. And I'm sure you've all seen these food processor slicer attachment thingies, and these are great for doing this type of dish. Okay, so lid on. Add a few of the potatoes. Press on and push. So there you go, sliced potatoes, which took literally less than a minute to slice. What I forgot to mention is, never wash your potatoes. We want that starch in there, so don't wash them. I'm going to be using some vegetable stock for this, and what I want to do now is inject more flavour. So I've got some Italian seasoning, that goes in. And I've got some garlic powder, that goes in. Then give it a whisk, and this will go fantastic with the dish when everything's cooked. So grab yourself an oven-proof pan, a dab of olive oil, and this just prevents it from sticking. Now your first layer of potatoes, it doesn't have to be perfect, just get it on there. That's your first layer. Next, add your onions. Just a touch of fresh thyme scattered about. And very important now, season every layer that you do. Don't go crazy with the salt, just a touch of salt. Ground black pepper. And then we'll do that again. And for presentation at the end, just overlap the potatoes. Okay, so now that's all laid up, you want salt on top, ground black pepper, thyme, olive oil. Now carefully pour in your stock, about 2/3 up. Try not to cover the top. Now push everything down, get everything nice and tight. At the very end, just add a few little knobs of butter. Just scatter it about. We're going to cook this for 2 hours. So for the first hour, it goes in a 350-degree oven. Okay, that's been cooking for an hour. And it's nice and creamy underneath. And now what we're going to do, we're going to crank the oven up to 425 and get it all nice and crispy and golden. Look at that beauty. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go a step further now and add some beautiful mozzarella cheese. Not too much though. You can add cheddar, parmesan, anything you want really. Look at that, the cheese is melted. Beautiful and crispy. So now we're going to add, just right at the end, some parsley. So there you have it guys, that's my Boulangere potatoes with the melted cheese, the parsley, beautiful and nice and crispy. So let's tuck in. That is a fantastic side. The stock's made all the potatoes nice and creamy at the bottom and crispy at the top, that melted cheese. Give it a go guys, it's fantastic. Thanks guys.